looking at both of these teams, Richard, both great passing squads, two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
Yeah, it's a beautiful brand of ball for sure. Just a joy to watch. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Damian Lillard out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's Julius Randle. Then there's Kevon Looney. And it's Stevens in at the 3 spot. Now here's Ingram. Pass to Looney. Now Lillard from deep three-point range. Rebounded by Green. Now here's Richardson. And here's Doncic. Let's go with a 3. Osman with the bucket.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide-open shot.
Ingram with a screen on Doncic. Lillard passes to Ingram. Back to Lillard. Clock at 6. Randle, a screen on Doncic. Lillard. And he can't get that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal.
Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Oh, my Lord, the agility on that size. Hayden's on another level.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer, sees guys get open before they do.
Back to Randle. Lillard outside. To stop the run. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Doncic.
And I'll tell you, that was some smart basketball from Lillard right there. I mean, understanding how to put pressure on the D to get these calls.
He's off on the second. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
Randle against Green. Shot from 12. And the Nets miss again.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Osman with the bucket.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And here's Ingram outside. Doncic pulls down the board.
Oh, well, okay, they're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Oh, look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
And they doubled up Doncic. Richardson for 3. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Doncic with it, and Looney picks him up defensively. And Ayton with the stuff.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Lillard outside. Randle outside. Clock at 4. Pass to Ingram. Up and over Richardson. And again, it's the Nets missing. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Doncic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Grizzlies. And he drops it first. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
And the Nets making a change here. Burks, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Okoro comes in for Stevens. Hill, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Westbrook in for Lillard. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Westbrook outside. Shot to stop the run. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Doncic with it. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Rebound Brooklyn. Outside, Hill. A minute 39 left in the first. Shoots over Dinwiddie. No good. A bit long that time. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Doncic with the bucket.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Westbrook against Doncic. Right side, Hill. 4-3. Doncic pulls down the board. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 9. A solid percentage so far. Pass to Bagley. Dinwiddie outside. From deep. Knocks it down from distance.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Outside Burks. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Outside Burks. Here's Okoro. He's guarded by Porter. Okoro, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 10 shooting. Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Hill. And there's the drive. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies leading by 17 at the end of the period. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Grizzlies have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Brandon Ingram out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Julius Randle. Then there's Okoro. And it's Stevens in at the 4.
And yeah, Randle is absolutely a threat from in between. Something the D has to recognize and adjust accordingly.
Here's Dinwiddie on the wing man. Bagley down low. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Randle, a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Oh, wow. What a dangerous move on that drive. I mean, when Dame is coming in strong, it is so tough to stop him.
Pass to Bagley. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now Lillard. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Randle on the screen. Oh, it's stolen. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
At the line for your defense.
Free throw no good for Bagley. With the trade deadline approaching, RJ, the rumor mill has been active. How does that affect a player when their names are being mentioned in trade rumors?
Well, it can be a blow to your confidence, and it makes it tough to trust the organization at times. And if players are well-liked, it can tear a locker room apart. I've seen it.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Randall on the screen. For 3, here's Lillard. That shot missing. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to man. Bagley with it. Checked by Randall. Randall with some nice D. The Nets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Lillard. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
A guy that's been overlooked at nearly every level. I admire Lillard's ability to use outside noise as fuel to his fire.
And the first one at the line is good. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Memphis. And both free throws good for Lillard. And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Grant.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randle credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Memphis needs to get off a shot. Porter's shot is off. And Brooklyn's shooting just 21% from the floor. Lillard outside. Pass to Randall. Here's Okoro. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And here's Ingram from the arc. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Dinwiddie with it. Randall's in his pocket. And he buries his first look.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, timeout called, Brooklyn.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Looney's checked in for Stevens. Hill comes in for Okoro. Burks, he's checked in for Ingram. And it's Westbrook in for Damian Lillard. Hill, the pass to Randall. Over Green. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Ayton, the screen on Westbrook. Pass to Osman. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Nets. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. It'll be the first of 5 games in a row at home. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Here's Ayton. And Ayton, throw it down.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
Here's Westbrook. And Ayton pulls it down.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Ayton, the screen on Westbrook. Pass to Ayton. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Here's Looney. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
defense always had their eyes on him, and then he gives it away. Classic misdirection.
Ayton, a screen on Westbrook. Ayton in the high post. Shoots over Westbrook. And DeAndre Ayton again. Ayton's got 12.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Westbrook, the pass to Burks. Pass to Randall. Over Green. Comes up empty from 8 feet. And so it's Memphis. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with it.
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero.
And now, let's take a second here to look at what's ahead on the... And that's a wrap on halftime.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
They've got DeAndre Ayton, Jetty Osman out there with Green. Then there's Josh Richardson, and it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
Lillard finds Looney. Here's Stevens. And here's Ingram. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Goes up again. Here's Looney. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and one trip down the floor.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Lillard outside. Pass to Stevens. Now here's Looney. Then here's Ingram. Guarded by Richardson. From deep. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence. Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Lillard against Doncic. Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
They're looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Ayton, a screen on Lillard. It's Doncic with a drive. Ayton passes to Doncic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Doncic has got 8.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. And RJ, you had 4 finals appearances in your career. You've seen what it takes to win, man. So how important is depth when you're chasing a championship?
Depth is so important. I'll tell you a quick story. When we lost to the San Antonio Spurs and Steve Kerr had the most random impact. He came in the game, hit 1 or 2 threes. We couldn't double team Tim Duncan after that. Then Tim Duncan went on to have like a 40-20 whatever game because we couldn't stop him. And so I learned that the role players will have such key moments, and that's why I was so focused in 2016 because I remember what Steve Kerr did to us.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Count the basket. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Lillard passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, Randall puts some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
Pass to Osman. Now Bagley. And he makes it on the layup. Give him 8.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Lillard against Doncic. Lillard up top. Give him 8. Got it.
What touch from the inside. Lillard being assertive and wanting to convert in close.
The Grizzlies have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Lillard against Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. Here's Osman. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight. Ingram against Richardson. Ingram, the pass to Randall. Lillard outside. Outside Ingram. From the arc. And the Nets, another 3.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Outside Richardson. Fires from deep. It's cleared by Damian Lillard.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
To the middle. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
And we know Lillard can score, but he's showing nice awareness with the pass to his open teammate.
Doncic against Lillard. Richardson for 3. Knocks down the long J. Richardson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Ingram, the pass to Randall. Doncic against Lillard. Randall, left side. Right side Ingram. Pass to Randall. Outside for Ingram. 14 feet away. Randall can't hit. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Timeout called. Memphis. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Looney's checked in for Randall. Burks comes in for Stevens. Hill, he's checked in for Ingram. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Damian Lillard. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
27 seconds left in the third quarter. Doncic up top, pounded by Westbrook. The kick out to Richardson. They get it back. Launches a 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Here's Westbrook. Looney inside. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's Memphis out in front by 19 going into the break. They've done well to just... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the floor for the Nets, they've got Russell Westbrook. Alec Burks is out there with Kevon Looney. Then there's Isaac Okoro, and it's Hill in at the 2. Outside Burks. This one for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Dinwiddie against Westbrook. Pass to Bagley. Here's Dinwiddie to the inside. Deflects the pass. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Bagley. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Hill. Defense right on him. Here's Looney. Here's Okoro. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Okoro's gotten his first points in this one.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Dinwiddie outside. Bagley finds Dinwiddie. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Westbrook, the pass to Hill. Now here's Burks. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes, as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
Ooh, good D by Bagley.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Dinwiddie with it. Pass to Watanabe. Bagley with it. Out to Harris. 4 on the clock. Takes a 3. And that one's good. Man.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Randall, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Damian Lillard comes in for Russell Westbrook. Timeout called. Memphis. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
They were not playing well and were in desperate need of a win. He took this responsibility upon himself, and he delivered. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
And once Lillard kicks it up a notch, watch out. Flat out taking over now.
Memphis has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Doncic against Lillard. And they doubled up Doncic. Here's Osman. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Doncic against Lillard. Inside. Pass to Stevens. Lillard with the ball. Rejected by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Lillard finds Looney. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Richardson, that's good.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Here's Lillard. And the layup is good off the glass. Lillard's got 9 points here in the second half.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Grizzlies.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And in the big picture, this marks their 43rd win of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for DeAndre Ayton.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer. Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Here's Doncic. 2 points. That one goes.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And that one drops for him.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Pass to Osman. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Ingram. Lillard outside. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Luka, yes, another victory for you, but the games will keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
Well, you put together a full game tonight, and it paid off, guys.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you later.
On some things that I don't need because I do enjoy it. Don't be playing with my feelings, baby girl, it's not a toy. I'm the best out, sorry that you left out. If you thought of something opposite, then go ahead, bounce. Never care about nada, go ahead and make me care now. Turn my feelings off and now I'm ready for my close-up. Closer, closer, she be getting closer. One more step, your relationship is over. Good to meet ya when you're coming over. Trying to put my hand around your itty-bitty shoulder.
The Memphis players making their way through the tunnel earlier, and the home fans are already fired up to get this game started. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. We've got Oubre. Anthony Davis is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Ivy. And it's Morris in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Ayton. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focused and sleep and eat right. Vital.
Doncic looking it over. Kicks it out to Richardson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Davis. No good on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who is able to talk with Mike Budenholzer.
Well, Kevin, look, he thinks their long-range shooting can make all the difference, not taking anything away from the defense they're going up against. But he did say he'd be surprised if his guys didn't shoot a high percentage from outside. Pretty confident coach, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Here's Morris. The Grizzlies making the shot. The pass to Ivy. Good work defensively by Richardson. Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies winning their last game against Sacramento. Doncic with it. Picked up by Davis. Here's Ayton. And it's Memphis with another.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Jackson passes to Morris. Kicks it to Oubre. Here's Davis. It's hauled in by Richardson.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
The drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now, here's Oubre. He averages about 5 points a game. And the Bucks miss again.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Morris against Doncic. Pass to Ayton. Pocket 6. And Ayton throws it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Harris has checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Bagley in for Green. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Fultz, he's checked in for Morris. Now, here's Ivy. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Bagley with the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 10-point game. This is to Oubre. Back to Fultz. Jackson from long range. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 14-4 run. Pass to Osman. Back to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And he finishes finishes nicely on the way. Doncic has got 6.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And Davis wide open. He shoots. Drops in the tray.
Hey, when Davis is knocking that shot down from deep, he's hard to deal with, and his team is tough to beat.
Passes to Osman. 1:16 left to play in the first. The shot off that time, and Milwaukee will come the other way.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Fultz. It's rebounded by Doncic. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. It's stolen by Fultz. And here we go. Fultz heading to the basket. And finished off by Fultz.
Give Fultz credit. I mean, we see what he can do on both sides of the ball there. He's answered the doubters with this play.
Richardson the pass to Doncic. Tries again. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Watanabe's checked in for Memphis. Mann comes in for Richardson. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Williams, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Kispert comes in for Oubre. Beasley's checked in for Ivy. And Bouknight comes in for Fultz. It's good on the putback.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
And here is Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. There's the pass to Watanabe. Back to Doncic. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Memphis Grizzlies. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And how about how they've converted in close? I mean, they're doing a great job involving the big fellas.
Marvin Bagley is out there with Harris. And it's Mann in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Dinwiddie passes to Bagley. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. I mean, knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
Count it. Kispert's got his first basket of the night.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Bagley against Williams. Bagley with the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through.
There's the feed to Jackson. Over Harris. Jackson misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Here's Bagley. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Bagley's got the lead up to 12 now for Memphis.
And he's just an attacking player. A guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
And the layup's good off the glass. And it's 6 points for Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Harris kicks to Dinwiddie. Here's Bouknight. And Bouknight slams it in.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Pass to Bagley. Well, Clark, here's an interesting stat trend of the 2022 season. More shots are taken from three-point range, but fewer makes on average per shot.
Yeah, the volume has gone up, but the makes have not. You know, more teams are launching triples, and more defenses, quite honestly, Kevin, are focused on challenging those shots. Not surprising to see the numbers trending in the direction you mentioned.
So both teams making some changes here. Bucks trail by 10. Here's Fultz. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. On the wing, Porter. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Madison. 6 to shoot. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's a 12-point Grizzly lead.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Baseline jumper, buries the jump shot. Fultz has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I think they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Pass to Madison. Green breaking loose. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Grizzlies lead by 12. Fultz the pass to Williams. 1:52 left in the second quarter. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Madison, guarded by Fultz. He gets it in there. He has 6.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Green with a screen on Fultz. Dinwiddie dishes to Green. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists tonight.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Throws it up high and slam dunk by Ivy.
Really like the quick decision making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Green with a screen on Fultz. Dinwiddie passes to Green. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Bucks trail by 10. 27 seconds left in the first half of the game. Dinwiddie with it. No points in the game yet for him. We've got 13 seconds left now here in the second. Davis looking for an opening. Right wing. Here's Ivy. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, Draymond, at times in that first half, they got it going in transition. Why were they able to beat you defensively?
I don't think it was so much defensively, but it was offensively. You know, we turned the ball over, and you can't defend that. You know, when they get out running, their guards are going to get loose. So we just got to stop turning the ball over offensively, and that'll help our defense a ton.
Yeah, your coach calls them plays of insanity, Draymond, so we'll see if you can adjust that in the second half. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
You might think I only like seeing the big man battles. You're half right.
And as we turn back to analyze that first half, and that'll do it for half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game from Marvin Bagley.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Anthony Davis is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Oubre. Then it's Morris. And it's Ivy in a shooting guard. Now, here's Doncic. Richardson outside. Back to Doncic. Over Morris. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Davis setting the pick for Morris. Out to the right wing. For three. Oubre. That shot off. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home. And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Yeah, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Morris dishes to Davis. Baseline try. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Doncic against Jackson. Now the pass to Osman. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Back to Morris. Over Doncic. Morris, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Richardson outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Feeds it to Davis, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Bagley, he's checked in for Memphis. Milwaukee also making some changes. Kisper's checked in for Oubre. Malik Beasley comes in for Ivy. And Hook Knight comes in for Morris. And the media is able to vote on awards like All-Rookie. But, Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is. But somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
Osman, the pass to Bagley. Out to Doncic. Stolen by Kispert. And now Davis pushing it up. No one back to stop him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
There are very few that can handle and battle with Davis inside. I mean, he's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Harris is checked in for the Grizzlies. Porter comes in for Jetty Osman. He's perfect from the line this time. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
Doncic with the steal. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Outside, Porter takes a three. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Davis with the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Richardson the pass to Doncic. The kick out to Porter. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. Harris a screen to the inside. And Davis pulls it down. Bucks trail by 18. 1:15 left in the third. Pass to Bouknight. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Kispert. And stolen by Harris. Now Doncic. He's got 9. To the paint. Harris misses. The Bucks have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Kispert with the bucket.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
Up top, Doncic. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Richardson gets a wide open look. It's the rebound. Outside, Porter from outside the arc. The rebound by the Bucks. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Beasley the pass to Bouknight. Jackson in the corner. Passes it to Bouknight. Here's the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Bouknight's got 4 points now in the quarter. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Then you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Here's Doncic. Drives to the hoop. And so it's Memphis. Looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along this.
Let's be the one that just plays hard.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Harris. Porter is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And that one's good. Doncic.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Oubre can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Doncic outside. He feeds it to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
Down low. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Yeah, just great instincts there in the pick and roll. Like how fierce Bagley cuts after setting the pick.
Fultz against Doncic. Fultz, no good.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Doncic passes to Bagley. Dinwiddie against Fultz. Count it.
Like that explosion to the basket. Fultz can turn it on so quickly. He's past you before you know it. Quick as a hiccup.
Doncic outside. Here's Bagley. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Williams passes to Ivy. Fultz dishes to Davis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Porter with a block.
Well, I tell you what, with that 7'1" wingspan, Otto Porter can provide some shot blocking for you, too.
Doncic with it. Williams picks him up. Doncic against Williams. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Timeout called the Grizzlies. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
Well, I tell you what, DeRozan has been incredible with his attacking at the offensive end, and it's been all game long. Never hesitating to attack a gap in the defense, and then he found a lot of points by slicing his way right to the cup.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Creating separation using the bounce. That's a skill that AD's developed over the years.
Memphis leading by 17. Ayton, a screen. Dinwiddie with it. Picked up by Davis. It's stolen by Morris. Oubre, left side. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists tonight.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Dinwiddie kicks to Ayton. Inside, here's Osman. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here now is Dinwiddie. The pass to Ayton. Over Morris. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists in the game. Morris looking over the floor. And Davis throws it down hard.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Dinwiddie with it. Picked up by Davis. Dinwiddie kicks to Ayton. Morris into the lane.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Ayton. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists tonight.
This one is all but over. I mean, what a ferocious and commanding performance
for Memphis.
And a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
And the first one at the line is good. And so much great talent coming into the league, Craig, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Bouknight passes to Williams. Now here's Bouknight. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson, a screen on Richardson. No good from Beasley. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Ayton throws it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Bouknight, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up, officials. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can...
The previous play is under review.
You know, personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new approach.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
It really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in end. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
2 shots.
All free throws good from Doncic. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.
Going. I don't wanna go, I'm already gone. Going. blinders, 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 drawn to the vacancy. Ride it, ride with it, ride with it.
To make a big splash here tonight. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. We've got Jetty Osman. Luka Doncic is out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Golden State with the ball. Murray passes to Wiggins. High arcing shot. The rebound by Osman. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
And Aiden gets it to go.
So impressed with that bucket by Aiden. Fantastic body control from the big man.
Curry against Doncic. Shot is good by Curry.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively. Put the defense back on his heels.
Now here's Doncic. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. And stolen by Murray. Outside for Green. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Grizzlies ball.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Curry against Doncic. Richardson for three. Hits the trifecta.
He's stretching out the defense. Josh Richardson is a classic 3-and-D guy who took that one.
The kick out to Wiggins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Doncic. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. A crucial time of year for a lot of teams, Smitty, deciding whether to go all in on the playoff chase or look ahead to next season.
I don't know, BA. For me, it's all about trying to make the playoffs and win a championship. Yes, you can still keep an eye on the future when you're trying to win.
Now here's Curry. He's averaging about 15 points per game. He's been a solid contributor. Murray, a screen on Doncic. And Curry is good for three. Curry's got 5 now.
The pure stroke of Curry. It's beautiful to watch from outside the arc.
Here's Doncic. Got a hand on it. Murray against Green. Pass to Wiggins. Murray, a screen on Doncic. Doncic against Curry. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Down low. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Pass to Wiggins. Şengün with it. Outside, Green. Now Murray. 4 on the clock. Doncic grabs the miss.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
To the paint. Ayton inside. Defended by Şengün. And there's Ayton on the assist from Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Harris is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And Bagley subbed in for Draymond Green. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Adams. Curry with it. Now Isaac. Back to Curry. 5 on the clock. That three's off the mark. Memphis leading. Here's Doncic. 1:52 left to play in the first. And Harris throws it down.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Pass to Adams. The kick out. Curry. Adams with a screen on Richardson. Curry passes to Adams. And again, no good by Golden State.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
And that one's good. Bagley.
They're really working the paint now.
Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Count that one.
Good work by Curry moving the ball. He has a good eye for those openings.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Draymond Green comes in for Osman, and it's Dinwiddie in for Richardson. To the middle. Shoots. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That is a high percentage shot for Stephen Curry.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter here. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. The 3. Warriors with the rebound. Isaac, the pass to Curry. Back to Isaac. The 3 is up. He drops it from range. Isaac's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Doncic against Curry. Dinwiddie outside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Kids team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then it's Yuta Watanabe. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
And stolen by Bagley. Now here's Dinwiddie to the inside. Here's Ayton. And they recover it. Inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
Pass to Şengün. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Bagley against Murray. And here is Green. Shot clock at 5. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim. From an early age, Terrence Mann has been around hoops. His mom was a long-time college head coach and now an assistant in the WNBA.
Dinwiddie passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
And that one's good. Green. Well, for a kid growing up like Mann did, institutional knowledge, having a parent as a coach.
It's a gift, B.A. The ability to play hoops with someone who knows what they're talking about. Terrence is such a skilled player, and he puts in the work. And listen to your mom, young fellas.
Pass to Mann. Second chance shot. Ayton. No luck on that one. Good D by Şengün. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Murray with it. Now Green. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Green in the post. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
The Grizzlies have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Now Dinwiddie. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Wiggins. And there's Ayton on the assist by Dinwiddie. Ayton's got 14 points.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Green finds Wiggins. Back to Green. Murray for 3. He buries it from 3. Murray's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bagley against Murray. Bagley, no good. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Oh, there's the alley! And it's Green missing.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now a timeout called by Golden State. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. And any time a player is asked about pressure, they'll say, I don't feel it. Smitty, I don't believe him.
No, you shouldn't be, A. I think what they're doing is, obviously, you don't want to show weakness. And it's about different players, how they manage it. And I think some players do a better job than others.
And again, it's the Warriors missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Doncic against Curry. The kick out to Richardson. There's the triple. Adams grabs the miss. Richardson's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Outside Curry. A minute 35 left in the second period. Doncic outside. And he banks in the layup. And now a 12-point Grizzly lead.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
Back to Curry. 1 minute left to play in the first half of basketball. Hits a three-pointer.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Doncic against Curry. The kick out to Richardson. The 3 is up. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
So polished from this painted area. Love watching Wiggins do his thing close to the basket.
And they doubled up Doncic. Here's Green. Doncic against Curry. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. On the wing, Curry. Going inside, shoots it from the high post. And again, it's Golden State. 9 seconds left in the second quarter. 4 seconds left. And Doncic finishes inside. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
And the strength of Doncic allows him to play through contact. Surprised he didn't get the star treatment there. No whistle.
And so it's DeAndre Ayton making highlights. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to
They've each been fantastic tonight, playing with fire, doing just about everything. Lots of pressure.
Switching focus now, a tremendous showing in the first half. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Green out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Alperon Şengün. Then it's Murray. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. That's the Warriors 5. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. That's good from Doncic.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Pass to Green. Murray against Green. And here's Curry for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Osman. Doncic with it. Back to Osman. 6 on the shot clock. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Osman's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And the basket by Curry.
When Steph Curry gets in a groove like this, it's trouble for the defense. I'm not sure how they can stop him.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award, going back-to-back.
And here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Outside Richardson. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant, one of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys. The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Sinks the tray.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Wiggins. Right now averaging 6 a game. Outside Murray. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Back to Osman. From downtown, the shot is good. Doncic making the play.
3 points.
Doncic has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by DeAndre Ayton.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Timeout call. Memphis. Memphis on D. Outside Curry. Puts up a 3. Porter pulls it in.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Bagley down low. Defended by Murray. Bagley, no good. The Warriors have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Murray against Bagley. Ooh, good D by Bagley. Memphis has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Bagley, a screen on Curry. Dinwiddie with it. Checked by Murray. Curry against Bagley. Banked it in off the glass.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Memphis calls timeout.
Get up and make some noise. Here come those free t-shirts.
Both teams will make substitutions. Memphis has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie from deep three-point range. And the three-pointer goes. Dinwiddie's got 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Adams against Harris. Adams, the pass to Green. Up top, Isaac. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Green against Doncic. Outside Porter from behind the arc. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Down low. Isaac against Bagley. Isaac, the pass to Green. Uses the glass on the layup. Green's gotten 4 this quarter.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Green against Doncic. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. They get the rebound. Bagley passes to Porter. For 3. The shot that time not on target. So Golden State will take it the other way. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Time to get up and make some noise for your Warriors. CatchMe.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic against Green. Outside Porter. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Dinwiddie outside. Fires in the triple. Dinwiddie's got 9 points.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Jalen Green.
Free throw good. Green. Second free throw, no good. It's good if it goes. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court right now for the Grizzlies, Otto Porter is out there with Yuta Watanabe. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position.
It's just a bad foul. You gotta be smarter than this.
Dinwiddie against Curry. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Isaac outside. Lets it go from deep. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Granted, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
Dinwiddie against Curry. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac. And he makes a first.
2 shots.
Good on both. Now here's Curry. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Pass to Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by Mann.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Dinwiddie finds Porter. Now Dinwiddie. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Golden State has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Outside Murray. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Adams checked in for Şengün. Richards comes in for Murray. McLemore's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Nunn is subbed in for Curry. Timeout call, Memphis. All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
Hey, guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. None, no good. The Grizzlies have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And the Grizzlies call time here. And Smitty, in the NBA, we know that coaches are often the fall guys. But when you see players say, "Coach wouldn't let me be me," too easy?
Well, I think you have to take it case by case. The one thing I would say, everybody has to be a pro in organizations. Those are the organizations and individuals that usually succeed.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And we know the big markets draw free agents. As a player, how different can that experience be from the big city to the smaller market?
Well, we know it's a big difference. And obviously there's been this old adage that big city wins more. But we've had some teams from smaller markets step up and win a championship, like the Milwaukee Bucks.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Three-pointer. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
Yes, solid inside play by Ayton. Staying strong and taking the foul while still putting up a shot. Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
And he's good on the second. The Warriors have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Doncic against Nunn. Up and over Doncic. Nunn, no good. Doncic against Nunn. And they doubled up Doncic. Inside. Osman. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
And here's Memphis now. They're on a 14-5 run. Ayton with a screen. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Grizzlies.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Luka Doncic.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Here's Doncic. The Warriors pull it in. Isaac with it. Nails it from beyond the arc. There's 10 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Doncic. Here's Ayton. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Luka. And Luka, you got a tough win tonight. What are your initial thoughts on the performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that is very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win. And we got to keep going like that.
Victory tastes a little sweeter against an opponent like that. Thanks, Luka.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you later.
cologne, smelling like buying cologne. Miami, it's not cold. No, we not on a boat. I'm on the river with my bros. We in trap with at least 15. I did 10,000 hours, then did 15 more. Cause I'm always trying to double my stats and team goals. In the middle like bingo, with no prize to take. So we both on the floor, but you ain't never played. You a fan, have a seat, sit down and watch the game. I'm black, Irishman, yeah. When I started balling, I was sliding. I was in the club before I was 21. Now I'm with a savage and she 21. I used to rap 200s around 21. Stupid young. Now I'm in Atlanta, shout out 21. Started in the back, now I'm in the front. Do-rag in a beater like I'm Iverson. Waved up.
I used to think about immature things. You know, like, do you love me? Are you gonna call me like you said you would? Is this really your real phone number?
Get money. New money. This is what you've been waiting on. Hey, rich boy. All them haters wanna tight, no slick. Just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that. Just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that. Just bought a Cadillac. Rich boy. All them haters wanna tight, no slick. Just bought a Cadillac.
Starting at power forward. Standing.
These squads have a bright future, Brent. Their lineups are brimming with talented young players.
So good, so young, and still hungry. But the best thing about it, Kevin, is that they're continuing to improve. And so they're making all the right steps in the right direction.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Ayton is out there with Green. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Richardson. And it's Osman in at the 3, the small forward. Clock is at 3. Here's Ayton. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Thien passes to Brooks. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Now here's Richardson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And the pass to Osman to the middle, stolen by Brooks. Here's Van Vliet. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Now, here's Doncic. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Bucket is good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks
in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Levine after Luka Doncic's bucket. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First free throw is good.
And it feels like Doncic has risen to stardom so fast. His drive to be an all-time great is very evident.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Now here's Van Vliet. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Doncic outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got 6 points.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
Mobley kicks to Levine. Tries it from 9. And they pick up 2.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Doncic against Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Richardson. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Richardson's pretty consistent at draining that 3 ball. The D can't allow him to get too comfortable while he's camped out behind the arc.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Levine. Brooks right side. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Now Doncic. He's got 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Both teams will make substitutions. All free throws good from Doncic. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Three-pointer, Brooks. It's rebounded by Memphis. Doncic with it. He's got 8. Five on the clock. Outside, Bagley. Mobley with the block. Here's Christopher. Pass to Banton. Passes it to Mobley. The shot will not fall. And it's Memphis the other way.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
And finished off by Bagley.
Well, at 6'11" and that active, Bagley, that's easy stuff.
Here's Banton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Brooks outside. And there's the pass to Banton. Here's Mobley. Sacramento again missing. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Driving the lane. Mobley outside. Here's Christopher. And stolen by Richardson. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Bagley with the bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Kings trail by 13. Pass to Christopher. Mobley has screen on Richardson. Christopher the pass to Mobley. Brooks up on top. Sacramento moving it around. Mobley wide open. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. And here is Doncic. He's got 10. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Memphis. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
The Kings trail by 11. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got DeAndre 8, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. Pass to Wagner. Here's Levine. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Azubuike. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Dinwiddie against Van Vliet. Ayton in the high post. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
You know, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone, and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, a guy who can score at a high level when asked to. Well, Ayton and efficiency go hand in hand. I mean, this guy's field goal percentage is on cloud 9.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Ayton the screen. Dinwiddie passes to Ayton. Got a piece of it. Right side Levine. And Levine with the slam.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Dinwiddie gets to Ayton. Chalk up 2 there. Ayton's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
Van Vliet outside from deep 3-point range, and that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Ayton. Now here's Van Vliet. He has 5. And Azubuike kicks to Levine. Wagner outside from downtown. And he recovers it. Dinwiddie against Brown. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And it's Brown missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Passes it to Madison. Shoots over Brown. Nails the baby hook.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Thien passes to Van Vliet. Azubuike up top. Brent, how has size now affected the way the game is played?
Well, if I could just take a detour, Kevin, I would tell you it's skill that has affected the way the game has played. I mean, this has always been a tall man's game, and usually it's been dominated by the biggest guys, but that's not the case anymore. So you look at 6'4", the 6'7" guys who are skilled to shoot, pass, and dribble. That's what every team is looking for, and that's the way the modern NBA team, especially a championship caliber team, is made.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Ayton hits them both.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Dinwiddie with it, working on Samuels. Ayton inside, and Ayton throws it down.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Samuels the pass to Christopher. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That one on Ayton.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Memphis.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
The attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in, and that's where they've been very effective tonight.
Outside Harris. Green finds Harris. Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Kings. 7-point differential. Here's Benton. Can't connect from short range. Grizzlies have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Now Doncic, 10 points for him. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's Green missing. Sacramento's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket for Mobley.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Doncic with it. He's against Samuels. Harris inside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Brooks the best to Benton. To the wing on the left. Brooks outside. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Memphis heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hey folks, first off, let's take a look at the overall NBA schedule on tap for tonight. It'll be the Wizards out at Capital One Arena against the Pelicans. That's a 3:30 p.m. tip-off Eastern Time.
I think this game is going to be closer than many people think.
The kind of game where the underdog often comes away with the win. And now let's talk about this one. Man, what a great start for the Grizzlies.
Their efficiency on...
And that is it for halftime, folks.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Zach LaVine is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's Brooks. Then there's Mobley. And it's Samuels in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Doncic against Van Vliet. Richardson, good.
A good sense right there of Richardson understanding space and that he could get there. Nice pull-up.
The pass to Van Vliet. Launches it. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Doncic kicks to Osman. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Van Vliet with it. 8 points for him. Van Vliet on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
To the paint. Here's Levine. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 11 points in the game.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Doncic kicks to Osman. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Kings trail by 6. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Here's Ayton. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Here's Van Vliet. Count that bucket. Van Vliet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Doncic against Van Vliet. Richardson gets a wide open look. Knocks down the 3 ball. Richardson's got 9.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. I'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Harris has checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Marvin Bagley comes in for Green. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Jetty Osman. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Richardson. Bagley in the post. That one goes in. And now an 11-point Grizzly lead.
Well, Bagley bringing it right now and taking his frame, presenting it for contact.
Christopher, the pass to Azubuike. And the shot goes down.
Really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. And Memphis making a change here. Mann's checked in. Memphis leading by 9.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. Dinwiddie with it. Defended now by Wagner. And finished off by Bagley.
Size and touch is one thing, but you add that mobility that Bagley has. That's a great job in the pick and roll.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Here's Christopher. Hits it from three-point range. Christopher's got 5 points now this quarter.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Outside, Bagley. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that'll be the fourth of this 5-game homestand. Kicks to Azubuike. Pass to Christopher. Offline with his three. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And the Kings making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in.
For your Kings Youth Dance Team.
43 seconds left here in the third quarter. Dinwiddie against Van Vliet. Pass to Madison. Lets the three fly. Trains the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
It's up a three. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Christopher.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Mobley, he's checked in for the Kings. 23 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here now is Dinwiddie. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Mobley with the block. They recover it. Here's Mann. They set the screen. Here's Madison. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close.
The previous play is under review.
Going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And even though, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even...
And so it's Memphis holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action in just a minute. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Harris, and it's Watanabe in at the small forward position. Here's Madison, and that one good. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Levine finds Van Vliet. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Memphis has gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Pass to Madison. Outside, Levine. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And he's no stranger to games like this. Levine's having one of those nights where the D can't figure out any way to stop him.
Dinwiddie dishes to Harris. There's the pass to Madison. Clock at 6. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Brooks checked in for Josh Christopher. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. The Kings trail by 11. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Levine, good.
And a nice, smooth stroke. When Levine feels that rhythm, he's a knockdown jump shooter.
Van Vliet against Doncic. Watanabe off target with his three. Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. The feed to Samuels. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 5th assist in this one.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Van Vliet looking around. Dinwiddie with the steal. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. 2 points. That one goes. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group with a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. He told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Doncic against Van Vliet. Richardson outside. Drills it from outside. Richardson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Levine wide open. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Doncic against Van Vliet. And they double up Doncic. And stolen by Mobley. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Doncic kicks to Ayton. To the inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Mobley.
Draymond rising up into the contact. He's a good offensive player who finds his way this time to get to the free throw line.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Like we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. They're always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Levine kicks to Brooks. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Brooks has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Ayton, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
Ayton hits them both. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Levine with it. Now Green defending. Inside. Here's Brooks. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Grizzlies.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Over in the corner, Osman. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Bean passes to Samuel. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
And Levine knows how to use the spacing on the floor to his advantage, whether it's attacking the basket himself or setting up a teammate.
Doncic passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance.
I got fatigue on my body, on right Maserati is right. I'm going out of space. I remember days going on missions, hopping in fences, running from. I got on all the Cadillacs, slide through like I'm Obama. Going to St. Laurent store, Louis Vuitton, Don. I'm so come. I was in the back eating jambalaya. How about the PJ straight in my pajamas? Gotta get a haircut for the PJ. I can show you how we do. You know it's all in the game like it's EA. Have a before the plane land. Couldn't let the flight attendants through the doors. Yeah. We went to Hawaii to change the climate, yeah. She had a little buddy, yeah. She said, Roddy, inside of your diamonds, yeah. Put my Emma cuts on then, yeah. Hopping islands, just to change my environment. We plotting on Raris, started in Dodges, hey. I like 4 hands on me when I get my massages, hey. I call her Lil Nicky. I got a 50 on me, but I told her I keep it up.